Back to another video. We're switching it up and we're going to be looking at some of the older games. Now, one of the openings that I played quite commonly whenever I started was a Queen's Gambit. Now, I know the Queen's Gambit, the TV series on Netflix, they kind of blew things up quite a lot, but that's not the reason I played it. Could have been subconsciously the reason I played it, I really don't know. But it's something that I played way at the start of my chess career, and then I kind of evolved and found my own openings. And if you've been a watcher, you know that that's the Vienna for white, and then Carol Khan for black, and they're the two openings that got me up to 1,000 rating. So they did, without a shadow of a doubt. I would not be 1,000 rating if it wasn't for them openings. And you do learn so much from practicing an opening over and over and over again. And the Queen's Gambit was one I just started with, and I don't really know why. But we are going to have a look at three of my games. One is at 358 ELO, another is at 429 ELO, and the last game is at 916 ELO. All games that I played with the Vienna, and they're all, two of them, the first two are Blitz. Because I wasn't ready for Bullet, you know, not being very chess aware, I was not ready to start playing Bullet. So we played Blitz. I did play quite a lot of Rapid, but Blitz at the start was the main thing that I did play. And the accuracy in some of these is really nuts. So let's have a look at them. Jump straight into the first one here. So as you can see, I am 358 rated. My opponent is 353. In this game, we did manage to pull a lovely accuracy at 91.7% in a 24 game move, while our opponent was 72. And at 358 ELO, chess.com give us an estimated rating of 1,050. So seeing in the future there, so it was. Well, let's have a look. So, not the conventional Queen's Gambit. It did start with a knight going out, but it did then transition into Queen's Gambit decline. Our opponent did not take the pawn. So we just continue development as normal. Again, I did not know any theory at this point in time. I think more so my knowledge came from it was watching videos and watching Gotham Chess and him talking about the opening and me being like, alright, well, I'm just going to start doing this. In total, we have played this opening 70 times with a 51% win rate, 36 wins, 33 losses, and 1 draw. So we get the pawn, right? That's the whole point. You do to get the pawn, and our opponent immediately hangs the queen. Do keep in mind of the ELO. This will happen. I don't know why he done it, but we take with a knight. Being smart, we are like, okay, well, we're going to take with a knight. Why would we take with a queen? Now we can take with a queen, and we win the knight back, and we're up a queen in this point in time. So I didn't really know the premise of, okay, you're up material, so just trade down as much as you can. I did kind of see attacks and stuff that we were going for. He's quickly counter-attacking our queen, trying to win it back. I do see that when we manage to fall back. Obviously, I'm not going to see this at this ELO rating. So we just like, alright, we're going to preserve our queen, we're going to keep it. We win the knight, and he does create the wee possibility for a lollipop checkmate, and the queen ends up here. But we win the bishop as well. He then does pin our bishop to our queen. So, of course, we move the bishop. You know, these things happen. Even the computer says we should have castled. And then this is still protected, obviously. But no, we lose the queen, but he trades off his rook. We're still up material massively. He does get the bishop back because of the mistake we made, but we're still up a rook and a knight. And are we up several pawns? Well, he has 3 on 2. We have 4 on 3, so we're up 2 pawns as well. So immediately jumping in, attacking his bishop. He moves his bishop. Here, computer says that we should have brought the bishop up sooner, you know, to possibly protect this. But I was also kind of looking, attack the bishop, protect the pawn. So here we go. We do manage to pull off a best move, which is crazy that I'm finding these at this ELO. Like, they're not the most difficult moves, but they're not moves that you would think you would see. Now, I could have castled. Castling would have been just as better. Computer does say to move the king. He says to move the king because after the bishop takes the pawn, it's a discovered check to where the E wins the rook. We do take back. Now, computer says to take back with a bishop, bring the bishop back. I thought taking with a king would have been better because it keeps the bishop there and it's not wasting the move. So he tries to start a pawn push using his advantage of a 3-on-1, but we're just too fast. We do manage to get in with the knight. Now his king is completely cut off. Can't go here, here, here. Only safe square is there, and I think we get very fortunate in, you know, this pawn's under attack, so it'd probably be ideal for him to protect it. But that's what he does, and it is a mistake. Why is it a mistake? Because after check with a pawn, we win the bishop and get a checkmate there in the corner. So I thought that was quite a good game. This was 358 elo, so that was a while ago. I'm fairly confident this game was played. It doesn't show you the date of when it was played here on this screen anyway, but it was played way last year, and I had no understanding of openings. Principles are thrown out the window. You really don't know what's going on. So we're going to jump into the next one here. This is a lot faster of a game with another lovely 94.8% accuracy, so 95% accuracy. Like, see whenever things just work out and you love them. So this one I'm at 429, so I've definitely gained. My chess knowledge is kind of coming out and I'm getting a wee bit more of an understanding. So we actually start the official way, the proper way, with the Queen's Gambit. The Queen's Gambit accepted. So he takes the pawn, we develop the knight, we open up the bishop for the scope on the pawn. He takes with the knight, we take the pawn. Simple as. So like, his next move, alright, we'll defend the knight in the center, because it's attacked here. Really, it wasn't needed, but computer says it's the best move. Opens up the scope for this bishop, opens this, well, this bishop's already open, but also opens up the queen as well. So we're like, okay, well, we'll add another attacker to the knight in the center. And what does he do but go and take the knight? Okay, as you see, computer says that's the best move. Yeah, it is the best move. It's real. Queens are looking at each other. I can take him. He loses the right to castle. Like, nah, okay, we're going to keep the queens on the board. We take the knight. Can you see where this is going? I will say I got a 1200 estimated elo rating for this one. Oh, it was lovely. So now he comes out, and obviously this is just a checkmate threat. So obviously he's going to come out and protect it. Like, why wouldn't he? Or he comes out with his queen. So that's exactly what he doesn't do. And yeah. Now, at a 429 rating, I do manage to see that checkmate. It is a very simplistic checkmate, with the bishop looking there, but just seeing that there, in how long did it take me? Took me 8 seconds. Okay, so it's not immediate. Obviously, if you're experienced, you're going to see this no problem, and you're going to just immediately take it. Game over. On to the next one. But no, we do see it in 8 seconds. It takes us a wee while. That was a lovely, quick wee game. 8 moves to get a checkmate at that rating. So I think I'm a wee bit underrated at that point in time, and then we do start to properly get momentum. And again, this is in Blitz. Currently our Blitz rating is, let's have a look. Currently my Blitz rating is, at that point we were 429. Currently we are 807. Can we have a look at the all time? No, there. You go to stats. We'll go to all time. We'll go Blitz. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So here we go. Oh no, all time. Okay, what's up? Where to go? What? Stats. Go Blitz. We will go. Okay, inspecting opponents, calculating your score, counting games, collecting info, inspecting opponents again, calculating your score again. Which is, it's really struggling. It is struggling. Why is it only showing these? What has just happened? Yeah, it looks like chess.com's having a moment. Did not pull up my. I've definitely played more than five Blitz games, definitely have. But no, that's not working, so we'll just jump into the next game here. Now this one, taking a wee bit further into the timeline, we are 916 rating in Bullet. Okay, so recently I've been trying to bullet. Some of my goals for Blitz and Bullet is to get to 1,000 rating. Now we are at close to 1,200 actually on Rapid, and with this, I want to kind of get everything evened out. We're going to go back to rapid, and then we're going to expand, you know, see, get a goal, and we'll go from there. So this is a game we played in bullet, having more understanding of chess, and recently I've been trying to change things up. As I said, a lot of my time after early on, I started playing the Vienna, so I did. So here, started playing the Vienna quite commonly in my level. I'll come up against this move now, but this is, you know, this is the best move that you would like at this point. So you push, they have to drop back. You just get a massive center, so you do. It's brilliant. It is. It's a really good opening. But I have been switching it up. We're trying to get new openings under our repertoire, and we do end up going for the Queen's Gambit, and that is something I am playing quite a lot more, and I'm getting good success with it. So I am. We'll go into the review here. So again, it's the what happened? I clicked on the opening, so showing. So this opening itself is called the Queen's Gambit Declined Baltic Defense. Computer says that we should have taken the pawn. I was like, okay, well, he's weakened his knight here by pushing the pawn because he can no longer come up and attack our bishop. So I was like, alright, fine, we'll take. Could have created possibly a wee outpost here for our bishop as well. But no, we decided to take, we'll trade down. Very weird move to take the bishop here. We just take with a rook. Okay. Continue development as normal. Defend this pawn by opening up the scope of the bishop. We'll push the pawn and block in his dark squared bishop. You know, make it extremely difficult for him to get out. Now he can push in front of his king, but you know that would just be weakening it quite a bit. Attack the knight, because if we take the knight again, it weakens his king, and that we do take the pawn in the center. Now our king still is in the center, and we do need the castle, so it could give us a check quite easily. And he does with the queen. We block with the queen. Happy enough, we'll trade, and he does. He trades. We lose the right to castle. Going to give us another check, opening up another scope for his bishop to come in, get into the game, connect his rooks in the back rank. We weaken his king. Here's a double threat to take this pawn and attack the rook and the bishop, or to take this pawn and fork the rooks here. So he does then, you know, bring the rook over. It stops that fork, but doesn't stop this one necessarily. So we do move the king up. The reason we move the king up because if he, you know, you don't want a discovered attack, so you don't. So if he takes here, well, he can't now. Excuse me. But if he takes, so it works out for him. He brings his rook over, we bring the king up, just make a wee forward beneficial move for ourselves. We take the pawn. We take the pawn attacking the rook. Okay, simple move. We are also threatening this pawn. After we threaten that pawn, we take it with check. He moves over, we jump back with check. Then he's just repeating moves at this point in time. Here we're happy, we will trade down rooks because we have the pawn advantage, we have the space, outside pass pawn with a wee neighbour here beside him. He doesn't take us, so we take him. He actually loses his rook by doing that. So we take his rook, he takes our knight. Now we're just up a rook for a bishop. And here I'm coming in to stop his king from getting in and destroying the pawn chain. We do give him a check. Now his king is very congested, can't go anywhere here. Obviously can't take these pawns, so he only has one escape square. Now there's no immediate checkmate here at the moment, but we do start giving them checks. We're like, okay, well, we'll check you all the way back up to your side of the board. At this point in time I was thinking, you know, should I just sack the rook? But I was like, nah, okay, we'll keep the rooks on the board. It's big pressure. Check him, push him back again, and look at his king. It's completely cut off apart from one escape square. But if he goes there, so say for example he makes, then we make a wee move like this, alright? He goes here, mate in one. That's how hard this position is for him to play at the minute. And he does move over. It is mate in one. We don't see it. We do see it, of course. So yeah. No, sorry, we don't see it. What am I saying? We didn't see the mate rating 1 because he didn't do that. He goes rook down, attacking this pawn, connected with the bishop. We bring our rook up to defend, so we're happy enough to do a wee trade off there. He's trying to attack our pawns. We'll throw them all on light squares. And again, we're happy to trade this position because our pawns are so more far advanced. It's a 3-on-3, so he's not breaking through. Here, I did make a mistake and I didn't push the pawn. I should have pushed the pawn instead of taking, but again, we're just winning that much. It doesn't make that much of a difference. We stop his pawns from going down, so now that there's two pawns looking at each other, he's not making any advancement. Now we just need to checkmate. Now there obviously was a much better way of doing that there, but in the 18 seconds, see, as soon as you see your timer go red, you're panicking, you're like, oh, move. But yeah, so we do the simplistic way, and we get a nice, lovely, easy checkmate, unstoppable. But it's some development. Played the Queen's Gambit, we stopped playing the Queen's Gambit. So played the Queen's Gambit, got me in the chess, got me, you know, decent weight, decent bit of rating. Next thing you know, stop playing the Queen's Gambit, we find our openings that make us comfortable, get us to that 1000 rating on Rapid, and gives us a good understanding of the game and how tactics and everything like that works. And then we're going back to what was comfortable at that point in time, and we don't know why. I have no clue why this is an opening I played, but it was. And we're just going to see how it plays out. It is still something I'm playing today. It is something I'm trying to learn and get under my repertoire, that along with the London as well. Bring the bishop out after d4. I'm more of an e4 player, but you got to be able to play both sides of the coin, so you do. But anyway guys, yeah, that has been my Queen's Gambit career, basically. So it has. There is obviously a lot more games there. I do think, again, I think I have more wins and losses with it. Let's go review. Let's have a wee look. Yeah, so 70. So we're currently 3 more wins. We're at 51%. You do want around 54% for your openings. That's good scale. So it is, and that's the goal. And to get the 1000 rating in bullets and blitz, that is the goal that we hope to do. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you have enjoyed.